I'm Melody Ann, your host. Recently, I've been doing a number of videos on, promoting yourself, promoting your nonfiction book on, Facebook, Instagram. So today we're doing LinkedIn. The number one thing, very first thing you want to do on LinkedIn is optimize your profile. Make sure you have a professional headshot. So when I say professional headshot, I don't mean boring. You are allowed to have a personality and look like you, but not in your pajamas watching TV or in a bathroom mirror, right? So you do want it to represent you, but how you look at work, how you might look if you were giving a talk or on being interviewed on a YouTube channel, something like that, right? Kind of that kind of vibe. And then you want a compelling headline. So who are you and what do you do? So you're the author of a particular book, so author of something, expert in something. It doesn't have to be like that. You might think that's boring. So you can be as creative as you want. But I will tell you this. Sometimes people are so creative that I don't understand what they're talking about. It's super creative and they get it. But it's not plain enough for most people to understand. And some of those people may be your clients. So yes, have fun, but don't get too clever. Keep it simple. Next, your summary section. This is where you get to say, who you are, how you help people, why you're awesome, what people should do next if they're interested. So that's the 3 things in your profile that I'm going to suggest you go take a look at right now. Next, you want to start building trust. You want to start building authority. So you want to start talking about the things that you are an expert in. So you may want to create posts. You may want to engage in discussions. You may want to write articles on LinkedIn. You can endorse people. You can ask people to endorse you. So you start connecting with people and putting out what you know. So when you're doing that, the next thing is share valuable content. So don't just and this happened. So think about, what can I give people that will be valuable, that they'll want to come back for more? So maybe an excerpt of your book. People also love visuals and visuals and infographics. That's what I was going to say. And of course, again, write articles, right? Or even share an article that's within your realm that you think people might be interested in, even if you didn't write it. I mean, that's okay to do as well. And then, so you've got your optimized profile. You are sharing information. You are connecting with others. You're, building your authority and your trust. You're starting to engage and connect and enter discussions. And then once you've done that, go look at the LinkedIn features. There are a lot of awesome features. I can't go through all of them right now. But for example, I'm a LinkedIn creator, which means I get to go live, and I can't go through all the things, but there are a bunch of cool things that I get to do as a LinkedIn creator. And so you can go find out what features make sense for you. Now, here's the thing. LinkedIn serves people looking for jobs, people looking to hire, and then it also serves speakers, authors, entrepreneurs, business owners. And so you're in that realm, right, as an author. And so don't just see I can say I'm open for work. Of course, if you're open for work, say you are. But look for, what features does LinkedIn have for authors that can help them? Next, okay. I've said it before, but I'm going to say it again. I'm just going to make it one whole thing. Engage, engage, engage. Engaging means consistent posting. Doesn't mean you have to post every day. If you post once a week, but you're consistent about it, then that's great. So share updates about your book, share your progress, share launch dates, share milestones, ask questions, right? So again, we're engaging. So ask questions. LinkedIn also has polls. You can use the polls as well. So don't forget to engage with people. And here's the thing, and I'm so bad at this as well, but celebrate milestones. When something awesome happens and you hit a milestone, tell people. I'm always nobody wants to know I have 100 podcast guests. Nobody wants to know I have, so many in my Facebook group. Nobody wants to know. They actually do, because people like to celebrate with you. So add your milestones as well. So now you're on LinkedIn, you've got this professional look, whatever that means for you in your industry. And now it's time to start collaborating with these people you've been entering discussions with. Now you get to write guest articles for them. You can interview them, they can interview you. You can do joint webinars. So now is the time to partner with other people, start collaborating. Once you start collaborating, you're sharing your audience with them, they're sharing their audience with you, and both of your audiences can grow. And of course, what are you doing? You are building a community. You are building a community. So either start a LinkedIn group, join a LinkedIn group, find relevant groups. So be part of the LinkedIn community. And within that big LinkedIn community, of course, you are going to have your niched community as well. So find a space for them. If it doesn't already exist, create it. And then something else you can do is give away freebies. Say, hey, who'd like the first chapter of my book? And then they're on your email list. Or if you have exclusive content, offer that up. They're now on your email list. You see what I'm saying, right? Offer content in exchange for an email, because that's another way you can move them off LinkedIn and continue to develop that relationship with them. You can even do book giveaways. For some people, LinkedIn ads might work. I'm not going to touch that right now. What I am going to say is do everything else first, so you know what people want to hear from you. But if you get to the point where you think that might be useful, then you can explore that. But that is not, I only added in to say, don't start there. And of course, monitor and adjust your strategy. LinkedIn has its own analytics for you that you can go visit, let's say once a month, and just see, how many people are finding me in searches, how many people are commenting, connecting, how many people are liking my posts, for example. I don't think that's the best, but commenting and sharing, those are huge. That's really good. And then you'll see like some posts are more popular than others, and you're like, okay, that's what people want, that's what I'll give them. So what should you do right now? Number one, go optimize your profile. I think this is the number one thing you can do. 3 easy steps. Find a professional headshot, something that shows who you are, your personality within your industry. 2, work on that compelling headline. Something as people are like scrolling through, they're like, oh, stop, what's that? Oh, that's really interesting, I need that. And then summary section. So once they've seen your compelling headline, maybe you've posted something and they're scrolling through and it's your name, and underneath that compelling headline will be on every single one of your posts. They'll stop and they'll go, that's cool. They'll click through, they'll open up your profile, and then they'll want to go read that summary section. So you want that to be the next step. So those are your first 3 steps: professional photograph, compelling headline, a summary section that makes people want to reach out and connect with you. LinkedIn can be an incredibly powerful way to connect with your audience, especially for authors. So go check out everything it has to offer for you, and get in touch if you have any questions. Have an awesome day.